Hey y'all, I had wanted to talk to y'all about right now is unprofessional hairstyle. Like, what is your definition of unprofessional hairstyle? So, I thought I'd make a video of it. I know a lot of people say that natural hair is not a professional hairstyle, and I don't disagree. I do disagree with it. I'm sorry. I do disagree with it. I don't believe that's true because I believe that any hairstyle that is well managed and well put together and well kept up is a great hairstyle. There's no such thing as a unprofessional hairstyle. Now I believe there's a such thing as an appropriate hairstyle for different events. Now, that's two different things, unprofessional and appropriate. Now, is it appropriate for the workplace, such as wearing your hair and like having blue hair and stuff like that? That's totally inappropriate for the workplace, which therefore qualified to be unprofessional. So I think if any hairstyle, no matter what race it is, whether you're white, black, Asian, or Latino, or whatever the case may be, depending on how you keep up your hair determines if it's professional or if it's appropriate. Now, even if you do not manage your hair well, depending on how your character and how you are as a person can determine how people look at you and how people look at your hair. Because I know a lot of people, one time I could say from my experience, like since I've been natural, I've been trying like a whole bunch of different hairstyles out when I was in school. And so one time I tried this hairstyle and it didn't look right. So I felt like I was going out looking like Booshie Cooper. Like my mom had told me that she still thought I had looked cute, but I felt like I was going out looking like Booshie Cooper. So even though I thought my hair was messed up, the way I am as a person, that I'm so confident and I own the room when I walk into it, nobody really noticed my hair. It might have been the first impression that they got off me, but believe that it was not the last impression that they had got. Because me as a person, I'm so I'm so bold and so what is that word? Articulate, that when you start a conversation up with me, you won't realize the outer layer. You'll realize the inner person within me, regardless of how I'm looking that day. So it's I would say, even if you feel like your hairstyle that you currently have is unprofessional, then it's a matter of being able to work it, because you can work any hairstyle to be anything that you want it to be. You can, like, females with TWAs, the black females with TWAs, when they first shave their head off and have their big chop, or if you shave your head off to have the big chop, y'all know what I'm talking about. And you may feel like you look like a boy, but if you rock that and you got that confidence, you know what I'm saying, that you can rock any hairstyle and be able to pull off any look regardless of the type of hairstyle it is. You'll pull it off and make it look good and make people realize that you are not your hair. Your hair doesn't define you. You define your hair. So I know people are always asking the overall question. Well, is this hair? Do white people and do Latino people and do Asian people have unprofessional hairstyles? Because because people think that black people's natural hair is unprofessional. Yes, every race has unprofessional hairstyles. Regardless, it's not a race issue. It's about hair. If hair doesn't look good, it doesn't look good regardless of what race you are. Now, there's, like I said, there's certain standards of being, whether it's appropriate for that event, or if it's or if not acceptable, if it's appropriate for that event. Now, do I think that blowing my hair out into a full out afro while going on a job, such as, like, if since I'm planning on, I'm going to be a lawyer, since I'm going to be a lawyer, and if I were to blow my hair out into an afro and be into the courthouse, would I do that? I probably would not, because I feel like it wouldn't be appropriate for the event. I feel like I would have to have, in order for people to think I'm well put together, I would have a well put style. I'd probably have my hair, rock a wash and go or something like that. Not saying that rocking a blowout is not acceptable, or um, it's not is not unprofessional, or saying that the rock and the blowout is not saying that the rock and the blowout is unprofessional. I feel like it wouldn't be appropriate for certain events. And I know a lot of you guys can agree with me that certain hairstyles are just not appropriate for certain events. And that's how I feel about hairstyles that are unprofessional. So there's no such thing as an unprofessional hairstyle. It's a matter of how well put together the hairstyle is, or it is a matter of how manageable and how kept up you have it, and how it is looking overall. Because if a hairstyle looks toe up, child, please, the hairstyle gonna be toe up in work, outside of work, regardless. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be messed up simply like that. And on the matter of being appropriate. So hair is hair, no matter the race. If it's looking nice, it's looking nice. If it's appropriate for a certain event, it's decent enough for work, then you go ahead and rock it. Don't let people tell you that just because you have a certain hairstyle, you can't wear that or rock it in a certain way. Like I said, keep confidence up. Confidence is the key for everything. Everybody will disregard how you dress. If your breath stinks, well, I don't know about the breath stinks, but people will disregard how you dress and your appearance if your confidence level is very high, because they can't say anything because you over breaking the barrier of what you look like on the exterior. So, let me know what y'all think about unprofessional hairstyles and what's y'all opinion on it. So comment, rate, and subscribe, y'all. Peace.